Good morning, and welcome to Northern Bivvy Boy's very first feature. I'm Lee, or as my main man here calls me, Johnson.
I'm Fry Dog. Tonight's written on every single piece of clothing I've got since my first France trip, so you're probably not going to forget that.
You might have to forgive Fry Dog. He's grumpy at the best of times, but he is fresh off night shift last night, so no sleep, proper hardcore.
Yeah, steady 8-hour shift done in, mate. Home showered, car packed up, offered to see Johnson. So now there's fish to be caught, mate. I can sleep later on this afternoon when I've had a couple.
Yeah, definitely. So, what I want to achieve from this project is to give as much information about lakes that we've fished or we will be fishing that you wouldn't normally be able to get hold of. All them little tips that, if you'd have known beforehand, would have made all the difference on the trip, whether it be England, France, or across Europe in general.
Yeah, and then even down to, has he got a toilet? Has he got a shower? Can you get a takeaway delivered?
Yeah. So, it's game day. First session. Welham in North Yorkshire. What we're going to do now, we're going to smash a bacon butty in a brew. Then we're going to load the car up. Quick stop off at tackle shop. Then we're going to head up to the lake. Yeah, so...
See you at the lake.
See you later. Right, car's packed. Let's get this show on the road. Sun's out.
Guns
First stop, tackle shop. Let's get off. No beds left. Put the beds on the roof, but it's a bit of a bodge job if I'm honest. I didn't have no proper car straps, so we've got 2 bungees and 2 sleeping bag straps tied into the
Not
roof.
even bungees, are they?
And it's got a rip down the middle. So
What's got a rip down middle?
one of the bungees.
You're joking?
Can you see it?
No.
Yeah, one of them's only like, one's basically being held up by the elastic inside.
So we're not going to have any beds now, are you?
I've got faith. Have faith, brother. Have faith. Right, we're here. Pulling up now. Get in that car park. Get unloaded. Start making a trek to that island peg. Yeah, it's a bit bumpy here.
The road's a bit rough, isn't it?
If you're coming in a car, just go steady. There he is. Gary, Bailey, Fauna.
Oh mate, it's full lakes all that, man.
Slide. Let's get fishing. So, we've finally made it here. We've got all our tackling gear onto the island and we're just taking over our last bits now. One big tip, what I would do if you're fishing Welham here on the island, is 100% you're going to need a barra, otherwise it's going to be a right trek. Definitely need a barra. Oh, somebody's in. Somebody's in. What do you reckon, Fryer?
Barra and travel as light as you possibly can. You know, don't bring stuff for the sake of bringing it, bring what you need.
Sound. Right, let's go get set up in a bit. Just a quick update from this afternoon. It's pushing on now for about 6 o'clock. We've just got our rods in. Fry Dog's managed to get himself in bed for a few hours, try and catch up from that sleep that he hadn't had. So plan from now, we're gonna bring some food, order a takeaway, chill out, fingers crossed for the night. If we'll get anything, I'll let you know. Last update of the night, still no action. Me and Fry Dog have been fed and watered.
Just gonna have a couple of beers out, mate.
Yeah, just sit and chill. I've redone my rods. Wasn't happy with them when I started off. Probably going to go with a different approach tomorrow. Everything's sorted now. It's only took me about 12 hours. So hopefully by tomorrow, if we sneak one through the night, it'll be a bonus. If not, we'll go again in the morning.
I've had a steady setup, obviously tired when I got here. While setting up slow, I've not really seen anything showing, so just took the advice of the bailiff. It's always a good place to start. So I've put my rods in areas that he said have done fish. Put 2 rods out, kept a rod in. That's set up ready for floater fishing in the morning. Obviously there's some more knowledge was passed as we got here, weren't it? That the lad had done a lot of his fish off the surface that had been in here before us, so it'd be silly not to be prepared to go for first thing in the morning with some floaters.
So bright and early in the morning it is. Get up, see if the sun comes out, see if the fish come up. But hopefully before then we'll get one through the night. So fingers crossed.
Always that chance of a nice 1, 2 o'clock in the morning wake up call, mate.
Hopefully, mate, hopefully.
Fingers crossed, mate. Only time I like my sleep to be disturbed. That was an abrupt awakening, mate.
Yeah, nice call that, pal. Does it feel like a good one?
Not really, mate. It's hard to tell.
Well, good to get the first one under your belt anyways.
Yeah, it is, mate. Pressure off all the mate.
First one in. Getting there.
That's all common.
Nice little comment to get the tally started. Hang on. Well done, lad.
Cheers, mate.
So you join us 1:30 in the morning. Brilliant wake up call. Nice one toner, best sound in the world. And Fry Dog's off the mark.
Always a lovely sound, isn't it? Especially the first night.
First night, first fish. Pressure's off
Pretty
then.
one, mate.
Nice little 13-pound common.
I reckon it's got to bust me up, mate.
Get a few stills of it now. Yeah, lovely. Big cheese for the Fry Dog, and he is off the mark. So it's brilliant to be up at this time in the morning for Fry Dog's first fish. Always good to get that first one in the net, always settles them nerves. No one wants to come and get out. So, first one's in the net, we're up and running. We've still got most of the night to go, 1:30 in the morning now. Hopefully get one before morning, if not more than one. Get the rod back out on that spot. start of the second day. No more action from last night, just fried dog with that one fish. Nice little £13 common. Gonna get out there now, change my rods. Fish are cruising on the top out there, so I think I'm gonna change two of my rods to a zig rig, keep one on the bottom, see which one works. So Johnson just had a quick change over onto zigs, and he's in pretty much instantly. Quite a nice little fish. Yeah, I woke up this morning, sun's out, fish cruising on the top. Change of tactics. And she's in the net. Get in there. Well, that's first one in. Hopefully catch a few more through the day. Winners. Probably ain't even gonna calm down this. There we are, first fish for me. Mega lively little common, probably about £13. We haven't weighed it yet, but good to get off the mark. Change of tactics this morning. Over to the zigs. Only went in with about half an hour and it rips off. So not a bad change. Let's get this one back. Take a few stills.
Mate.
There we are.
Spot on.
First fish, £13. Good to get off the mark.
Here's a cheese then, lad.
Want to slip this one back. Catch some more, hopefully. So, say hello to our little friend. Even comes to us during the day. Start drinking me can of Coke.
Two of them, mate.
And he's got a little mate with him. There you go, have your fill on that bad boy. See you later then. So while I'm doing now, I'll give you a tour of where we're fishing. So basically this is the walk from our bivvy to the pontoon where our rods are. I've got my free set up to the left, Fradog's got his to the right. One thing to bear in mind when you're fishing this peg, which is the shallows, is that you can't see your rods from your bivvy. Are you up, Fradog?
Right, shag it.
So a receiver is imperative, unless you want to put your alarms on 6. It's up to you. And here we have the social area, which has got chairs, fire pit, eating area. So another thing to bear in mind if you come in here, if you don't want to bring your chair, carry a bit lighter, I've got some here. The fire pit is actually only available for lake exclusive bookings, so we haven't got that. We've only booked the peg, so we aren't allowed to use that one. Bit more of the island. Another thing to take into consideration is if the lake is full and there is everybody on all 4 of these pegs, if you're fishing distance sticks, you're probably going to struggle to get them set up. Like I've got my distance sticks set up in another peg at the minute, but no one's in it, so I'm alright. This is the path down to Stalking Peg. Popular swim here. Another peg where you can do well off the surface. You can see them all cruising around. There isn't that many around here this morning actually. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. And just at the side of this peg we have got the hidden toilet. Wooden shed there. Just a easy toilet. Sawdust over the top once you've been. Saves walking all the way to the main entrance for the toilet, especially if you've just smashed a curry in and you need to go quick. And this is the barge, or the floating pontoon, how you come to the peg. So like we said at the beginning, it's imperative that you bring a barrow. If you haven't got a barrow, you've got to lug all your gear from the main entrance to the pontoon at the other side, pull this across and then onto the island. So it is a massive trek if you haven't got a barrow. Good little idea though, makes it real social fishing from the island. So that's the island pegs. Anyone wanting to fish on here, fill your boats. Really social. So I'm gonna get these rods changed over now and hopefully bag a few during the day. See you later. Ooh. Oh, go on lad. There she is. It's going over your rods. Well done. Get in that net. Number 2 for Fry Dog.
So a lovely fully scaled mirror, second fish. I've not weighed it. What do you reckon, Johnson? What you give me for that? 8, 9?
Yeah, 8 and a half pound, mate, yeah.
Nice catch for in here. Stuff with commons, you don't see many mirrors, so chuffed to bits. After a quiet day, to move my rods a little bit further out, where I've seen them showing every now and again. It's probably been out 45 minutes, and this is my prize. Lovely little fully scaled mirror. Well happy.
So we're here with Fry Dog. He's just actually pulled this beauty in, but unfortunately it was attached to that bad boy there trailing this line, so it's not going to count for him. But nonetheless, what a fish. And at least the...
We'll show you him anyway, because he's 17, we weighed him out, didn't we? But obviously don't count.
Fish don't count, but at least it's not trailing a big fat lead now. So it's been a lucky escape for this one. And there it is, £17. But like we say, he's not going to count it.
Won't be counting him. He's wiped all 3 of my rods out. Picked my first rod up, picked into it, nothing there. Second rod, felt a bit of a tug, nothing there. Third rod, it had managed to snag what Lee's just shown you around my leg clip. Got him in, obviously. We won't be counting him, but nice that we've saved him from getting snagged up. I think that shows the importance of artificial baits as well, doesn't it, Lee?
Yep.
You understand, if you leave an artificial bait in the water with an hook, it's fishing forever.
Yeah.
Potentially going to kill one of these.
And that's it, mate. This one's got away with it this time. Get her safe.
So we'll put him back.
Back in the water. Another importance, as well as fishing fixed leads, that'd have been another reason why this one's been snagged up. Fixed leads, dangerous, especially if you snap off. Just trailing that round the bottom of the lake.
And if you do get snagged, ring a lake owner. You know, 9 times out of 10, if it's a good lake owner, he'll tell you not to pull for a break, and he'll come out and he'll help you, rather than pulling for a break and leaving a fish trailing meters upon meters of line.
And that's it. Well, good day done for the day, pal.
Yeah.
Well done.
Get all 3 of my rods back out now.
Yep, let's try and get a proper one.
I'm frail, what I'm about to do, just roll a cig. What I like to do, just put a filter in my lip, get a paper, pinch your vacuum up, gotta get the right amount, haven't you?
Rolling a good one, mate.
Yeah, spread it out evenly in the Rizzler. How'd you filter? Couple of little rolls backwards and forwards, like compress it down, finger across, bosh.
Good tactics.
That's it, mate, simple as that, look.
Oh, that middle rod, knock on it. Coming to the end of the...
Then, because I'm from Yorkshire, I'm a tight, get on end, nip that off.
You can
Back
save
in
that
pouch.
for later.
By the time your 50 grams is done, be an extra cig that.
So coming to the end of the...
That's my great granddad Zippo, been in family for 70 years, it's the only heirloom we've got.
Right, third time lucky. So coming to the end of the second night. Rods are just being put back out. We're on 5 fish. So not too bad for just over 24 hours fishing. Be good if we can get another 5 in the next 24 hours, wouldn't it? Chancing it for tonight. I was going to put 3 rods on bottom baits. With me not having that much action last night, I've decided to keep 2
By
zigs
not that
out.
much action, it means 0.
0 action. Thank you for that.
You're welcome, mate.
0. I had nothing. Nada. Niente.
And he's lost 2 today as well.
Alright. I've lost 2 today. All good losses though. Those good losses. 1 in a snag. And 1 on a zig.
You achieved your rig anyway, didn't you, safely?
Yeah.
So.
Both rigs came back in. Had good fish on, but that's how it goes. Crap rigs probably. Maybe. Anyways, I'm chancing it tonight. Gonna keep 2 zigs out. If I don't get out tonight, what I'm thinking is at least they're ready to go first thing in the morning. It saves me getting up and changing them. Still keep 1 on the bottom. 1 that's done me 2 bites so far. 1 lost and 1 caught. So that's my tactics going into the night.
I'm on the bottom on all 3 rods. Missed a bit of a trick today really, didn't I? I was a bit slow getting on the zig. And then when I did, I got wiped out by that fish you saw that was trailing the line. So I'll be all 3 on the bottom tonight. Just had one about 6 o'clock, was it?
Yeah, a couple of hours ago.
But then in the morning I'm going to have to get up and put 3 zigs on because the spots I'm in, they're not doing anything through the day on the bottom. So it's a waste of a day to sit behind dead rods.
It's a good contrast, you know, with fishing. My rods are sort of picking up bites during the day, not so much on a night, and more on the surface and not so much on the bottom. Whereas yours are complete
two
opposite.
off the bottom, innit? I've not really seen anything on the top, but then I'm fishing a lot further out, aren't I, as well? So, and it's weird how it is because your side's slack in it, my side's rippled, so you can't really see them on the top. But it's worth a go, not sit behind dead rods for 6 hours, 7 hours doing nothing.
And that's it. So fingers crossed for the night. Probably be waking you up with probably more likely than with Fry Dog having one on, hopefully.
Hopefully, mate.
And if I bag one, then that's a bonus. So just after we've just told you our update for the evening and got our rods settled, Fry Dog's into one. Rod's gone straight off. Big one, Tony. Oh, nah, mate.
Definitely a fish, though.
That was a right bender as well. Oh, man.
Dropped it straight away. Felt it, mate. Weird that.
I saw the rod man rip round. It was a right beast. Yeah, man. That's how it goes. So not long just after giving our nightly update, Fradog's rod has ripped off and is into another. Does it feel a good one, pal?
Yeah, it's pulling, mate. Lively in here, though, isn't it? It's hard to say.
Yeah, they are. They do give a good scrap in here for the size of them.
That little £8 to get it some, didn't it?
Yeah, they do. What rod is it on?
Right hand rod, mate, to what used to be the peg for this swim.
Oh, it's a nicer one. Bigger than the average we've been getting. In the net. Results. Well done, pal.
It's got a bit more shoulders on it than the last one, mate. Right, I'll get it sorted, John.
Let's get it out. Get it on that mat. Oh, that's a bad mouth, that, innit?
Yeah. So, first 20. Come to again, bottom bait. All three of mine bottom baits now. Manila it took. And just fishing out to what used to be the old shallows peg on the other side. With a little, well, not little, is a nice big fish. So, we'll get him photographed. Get my rod back out and hopefully nick another one off it tonight. What time are we on, do you know? It's got to be about 2 o'clock, isn't it? So, another nice wake up call, about 2 o'clock. Been having single bleeps throughout the night, a lot of fish underneath the rod tips. And then one toner screamed away. Took one of the other lines out, but it's all worth it. Nice looking common at £18. Hopefully see you again before the morning.
This is the start of the third morning now. No action again for me through the night. Just fry dog with them 2 nice commons. I've been out this morning, redone my rods. The fish are cruising the back tree line like there was yesterday. So I've gone back to the tactics I was using yesterday, which is 2 on zigs, 1 on a bottom bait rig. So hopefully that's going to be my best chances for today. I think over the next 12 hours is going to be my best chance. Don't seem to be doing much at night. So fingers crossed we'll have 1 or 2, if not more, through the day to show you. Hopefully see you soon. So you join us doing a spot of surface fishing. Fry dog's been sticking the floaters out. Managed to get a fair few feeding on the top now, so we're going to have a blast for them.
Right, I shall be back.
A little bit sugar. Right, krill floaters. Let's get them out there. So, first one of the day. Nice little, probably £13 again, £12. Not going to weigh it, probably just going to get a few photographs and put her back. Nothing happening on the methods I've changed till this morning, so another change in tactics. We've decided to give a bit of floater fishing a go, and this is the first one. Hopefully we'll get a few more today. I'm probably not going to show everyone though, because hopefully we'll get them rapid on the top and bag a fair few. So yeah, let's get this one back, let's get another one. Another mid-double powerhouse. In the net. Yeah, she's in. Good one off the surface, pal.
Yeah, lovely.
Good thing to do when you float fishing. When you have one, carry on the floaters going in. Get Fry Dog sorting his fish out. I'll go help him in a minute. But just before we do that, smash a load more floaters in. Keep them grubbing up on that top. Come back in 5 minutes. Have another go. And hopefully we'll still be up here feeding.
So, it's fish number 7. Getting off the surface, sticky krill, 11mm floaters. Just loving them. This one's gone to 17. Very good sport, good fun. Right, I'm going to slip this one back and see if I can get into a couple more. This is number 8, 14 pound common. To be fair, it's not the biggest, but I'm chuffed for that one. It's a little stunner. Very happy. These surface fishing's absolutely killing it. So I'm not going to keep too long. I'll get him back and I'll see if I can get you another one.
Baiting strategies. So as we're coming into the end of our session now, I just thought I'd give you a bit of an insight into what we've been using. Me and Fry Dog have both been using slightly different methods, but they have actually turned out to be probably just as effective. I've been deciding to wrap up and cast and basically bait over my spots with a Coppins pellet and then manila boilies straight out the bag just with a catapult, and it's worked well so far. Whereas Fry Dog's gone for,
well, I've fished a bait boat. Normally I would clip up, but my spots are pretty easy to see throughout the night and the day without clipping up, so just saves a bit of time. Slower with a boat than it is casting. And again, pellet and boilie, but I've got a mix on pellet, boilie and a cloudy manila glug. So you're looking at that. So it's the same aspect as Lee's, but just fished differently.
yep.
I've gone through quite a lot of bait as well. I've done about 10 kg in.
Yeah, I think the consensus on here is not to put a lot of bait in, which probably works as well. For some reason, for us, we have actually used quite a bit. So for a 3-day session here, like Fry Dog says, by the time he's done that in, he'll have done 10 kg in. I've been fishing 2 zigs most days, so I've probably used a little bit less, but I've probably still gone over probably maybe 5 or 6 kg.
I've used a kg of boat, so a kg of fish.
Yeah.
Every time I put my boat out, I've had
And it's
fish.
worked, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
it's good to use the 2 different methods. A loose feed over a bigger area for me, and it's got me a fish, and a compact bait boat load in one pile. Evidently got you plenty of fish.
Yeah, it's worked, mate, yeah.
So good. We're going into our last night now. We'll carry on with these methods. Zigs are coming off. We'll have 3 bottom bait rigs tonight.
I'd like to pick 2 more up, get to 10.
You'll get 2 more. I'll probably do well if I get 1, but you never know. Fingers crossed for the night. So it's what, 4 o'clock in the morning on the last morning, another change in tactics. All my rods have been doing nothing on a night, so I decided to have a bit of a change and just put a PVA bag out in my left hand margin. We've seen fish cruising there, as it happens, when we'd been up through the night with Fry Dog's fish, so I thought, why not stick a bag out. And it's actually produced the biggest one for me of this session, £18. It's actually a real nice bar of gold, this, £18. And there we have it. I did say it was going to be our last one, or my last one. I did decide to just stick another bag and chuck it out in the edge for one last go. We've got about four hours fishing left, so I'll see if we can bag another one before the final whistle. Let's slip this one back and get cracking. See you soon. That is it. No more action through the night. Rods are in, and now it's the worst part of any session. The friggin' pack down. All the gear to pack away. Take it across that bridge and get it to the car. Never mind, but it's got to be done. Let's crack on. So that's us finished on this session now. I hope you've enjoyed the watch and taken some of the tips and advice that we've mentioned in this session. Roll on to the next one now. Car's packed. Let's get off home.
Ready to get off home, mate.
Been a good one, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, mate. Good place to come. Nice scenery. Nice to get a bend in the rod. A few decent sized fish. Can't really knock it, mate. I'll come back.
Right. See you next time. Who knows where the next session is?
Yeah. Wonder if horses get motion sickness.
Up and no. Big
Viewing out at back of